All right, well, here's a little update on the 2054. We've upgraded it all with the doghouse cooler and upgraded the, actually we drilled out the idle jets to 55. A buddy of mine thinks that this engine needs 125 main jets. I got somebody else who says 115. From my testing, it looks pretty good at 115, but we are throwing those in 125. So if you want to put in the mains 125s, but I don't have it dyno, but from the test stand here, it seems to be running good at all RPM levels. Put in the new zinc coated 40 straight weight Valvoline VR1, best oil you can get in a Volkswagen. Hooked up all the electrical for my test stand. This is my new little test stand with a new little mount. Also, we put in the nice new throttle. If you don't want that, I didn't drill in the hole, but if you want that, we can drill in the hole and we can mount that. And that has a roller on it going directly to here. So in my opinion, that's the best in the industry. Those aren't cheap. All right, so we're gonna go along here. Oh, cleaning up the chrome. This is called a chrome cleaner. Put some chrome cleaner on a rag and wipe it. Wipe the chrome. If you use anything else, you will scratch the chrome up, all right? So use a chrome cleaner, comes in good. So I'll show you a couple little things on the carburetors. I did notice with the bases, these are CP1s. They're a lot better in MP. They're really, really thick. But the idle jet holes were not there. They were clogged. So it was having a hard time getting some air for idle jets. So I opened them up, including the gaskets. And really, really thick here. And it's got the dual mounts, which I like better. So it's not gonna move around and less dirt to get in. And then we'll show you over here, did a few little mods to it. Well, number one, we put in from the oil to the air cleaner, that mount. So there's a couple different ways you could do this. I have on here the brass washer. I like sometimes using a brass washer there. It kind of keeps the dirt out a little bit and kind of a seal, because a lot of times they use brass or special type of washers in there. So I like putting them on top. Then I put in my lock washer that can lock onto that. So then if you want to have your wing nut long term, once everything's good, I don't care for wing nuts. I like nylon lock nuts. So there it is. So we'll do the other side real quick. Hey, nothing like showing you how to put washers on. Going back and forth, getting a little dizzy here. Woo-hoo! Okay. Now I hooked everything up, and you could tell that once I hit run, the ignition's going to turn on. Now the oil, that light should disappear and the generator should disappear. So once the generator disappears, it proves that this alternator is working. But all this wiring is for my test harness. And then for fuel, I mounted all the fuel lines up here. Once I take the electrical down, you'll see it's all nice and pretty. And then you hook up your fuel line to there. It's a 5/16, and you get all new cables with it. But for now, we have it hooked up here. So let's do up 1, 2.